Note: this procedure applies to all high current modules that require the customer to install ring terminals. If not previously assembled, install the fitting plate to the housing. Apply Loctite 222 to the fitting plate socket head cap screws. Using a hex key, install and tighten the socket head cap screws of the fitting plate to the torque specified in the product manual. Using a hex key, remove the socket flathead cap screws that secure the cover plate assembly to the housing and remove the cover plate. Using a socket wrench, remove the hex head cap screws and external tooth washers that secure the ring terminals to the contact bases. Now prepare the cables. Select the proper size ring terminals supplied by ATI for the customer supplied cable. Note: where multiple ring terminal sizes are supplied, select the one that best fits the cable. Prepare the high flex type cable ends by stripping the insulation back to the appropriate length of the crimp of the ring terminal, usually about ½ an inch. Note: avoid cutting wire strands while stripping the cable insulation. Cut a piece of heat shrink long enough to cover the crimp of the ring terminal and a portion of the cable insulation and slide it onto the cable past the stripped portion. Slide the ring terminal over the stripped end of the cable. Ensure there are no wire strands protruding from the ring terminal. Using the crimping tool with appropriate sized die, crimp the ring terminal onto the cable by following manufacturer instructions. Note: if the ring terminal distorts during crimping, flatten and straighten the tongue such that its flat portion is parallel to the cable's center axis. Slide the piece of heat shrink tubing over the ring terminal barrel, making sure it completely covers the ring terminal barrel, and crimp. Shrink in place using a heat gun. Repeat this procedure for the remaining cables. Using an appropriate tool, loosen the cord grips and route the cables through the cord grips and fitting plate. Install and secure the ring terminals to the contact bases using the external tooth washers and hex head cap screws. Tighten finger tight. Using the torque wrench, tighten the hex head cap screws to the torque specified in the product manual. Beginning with the middle cord grip, tighten all of the cord grip dome nuts to prevent cable movement in and out of the cord grips. Apply Loctite 222 to the cover plate socket flathead cap screws. Using a hex key, install and tighten the socket flathead cap screws of the cover plate assembly to the torque specified in the product manual.